stick around Bluenoses because we've got a lot to talk about with the open house and all the excitement, and then losing to Cardiff 1-0. All this involves you guys, all my subscribers. I want to hear from you. I'm going to read out your comments on the next video, and even new viewers as well. But yeah, we're going to get into it. We've got lots to talk about, lots of stuff that I want to try and gauge from you lot. So let's get into going on, guys. It's me again, the boy in blue, back with another video. Currently filming this, it is 10 to 7 in the morning. I've just got back from my 12-hour night shift. I didn't go to the game, unfortunately, last night because I was at work. But my dad did give me a quick phone call before he went to bed, because he did go to the game and he gave me the lowdown of what had happened and the vibes, general atmosphere, how the boys played. He was saying that Stansfield was running his socks off. He saw Tom Wagner as well. We're going to start with the positives. He looked at Tom getting one of these and he turned around and gave it him back, which is absolutely fantastic. So Bluenoses, if you were there tonight, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If you had the privilege to see Tom Wagner, what he was like, the general vibe. Yeah, after starting such a positive week with the open house, which is absolutely fantastic, with all the prospects that are going to happen, that is going to happen, whether Blues are in the Championship or if they're in League One, it is still going ahead. If you're still in denial about it, it is definitely happening. There was a free-for-all Q&A on the open house right at the very end, and yeah, it's still happening, but it's just crazy because the footballing side of things is just so out of proportion with all the prospects that are going on behind the scenes and so much excitement. And this season, I don't know what is going on, but I cannot wait to get this season out the way, because my emotions this season have been all over the place. I mean, we've had six managers in. We've got fantastic owners. I mean, you can't even blame managers for how the team is, because they've all had a go at this squad. The only thing for me is, only in my opinion, is this squad can't play this 4-2-3-1 formation. Jay Stansfield cannot play on his own. He's such a good player and he needs the support around him. And I don't know why we keep going to this 4-2-3-1. It's just not working for this style of play for our squad. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that, Bluenoses. So get your comments in, because I'm going to be reading all your comments out as well. But I don't think this formation is working. I think it's too much for the kid. Now, it's a lot of pressure as well. We all saw the statement that Jay Stansfield had put out, that players do look at social media and stuff, gets like the fans' frustrations and everything else. So, the kid is under a lot of pressure as well, because obviously he's aware of the situation of where Blues are. And yeah, I'm just going to share some screens with you now. So this was the formation lineup against Cardiff. So Bluenoses, I'd love to hear your thoughts if you were happy with the lineup. But yeah, I can't really comment too much on the game because obviously I wasn't there. I was at work. I'm only going off what my dad was saying to me when he phoned me before we went to bed. But yeah, I mean, looking at that lineup, it's not too bad. It's probably the best of what we got. But I don't think that this is working with Stansfield on his own. I thought what was good was the other week when we played the 4-3-3 with three up front, bit of help around Jay. Whether you like Tyler Roberts or not, I know he's not scoring goals, but chances that he has missed or whatever, or there's always been a player to follow up to score a goal from Tyler Roberts. Same again, I'd love to hear your comments and thoughts on the formation style. I'd love to hear your thoughts if the worst is going to come and Blues are going to get relegated, or do you still think that Blues are going to stay up? So Get your comments in. I'd love to hear that. So we're going to go through some of the stats now on the Blues website from the Cardiff game. I'm just going to share this screen with you now. So this was Blues Cardiff. What was the atmosphere like, Bluenoses? What was the general vibe like? So possession-wise, Blues had more possession than Cardiff, 56%, and Cardiff on 44. Touches, 694 to 578. Possession lost, 168 to 145. Passes, 465 Blues, 369 Cardiff. Successful passes, 377, 81% to Cardiff's 271, 73%. Offsides none, crosses 18, crosses 9. Successful passes into the final third, 95 to 57. Long passes, 63 to 64. Player rankings, mouse touches was Ethan Laird, mouse shots was Bakuna, mouse passes was Dion Sanderson, and mouse tackles was Ethan Laird. Yeah, it's just crazy this season. 6 managers in. You know, you can't. I mean, I'm not. Oh, I don't even know what to think. You know, it's just. I can't wait to see the back end of this season. I don't care what league we're in. I just, yeah, it's just been so much to take in. You know, I feel like my emotions are all over the place. To be honest, I just don't know what to think. Um, it is still positive, like behind the scenes in the long term, but obviously, you know, we don't want Blues to go down deep down. Am I going to be pissed off and upset if Blues get relegated? Of course, I am. I'm not going to lie. I'm a realist, but I'm certainly not going to dwell on it. But yeah, it is what it is. There's nothing we can do to change it. Blues are. I'm going to share this screen with you now as well. Blues are now 23rd still in the championship. I still can't believe we're down there, to be honest. I can't believe how we started the season off. And granted, yeah, it was 10, 11 games in, but still, you know, even if you didn't think that Blues won these games that we did at the start of the season by a mile, at the end of the day, we still got points. We're still up there. Whether we play bad or not, we were still winning. And if you can play bad and you're getting points, then you know, you're doing all right, or you're halfway there. But yeah, I just can't believe we're 23rd in the championship. It's just absolutely crazy. What I'm more gutted about as well is the fact that there's 20,000 of you lot there tonight. Tom Wagner was there as well, so look, he's flown all the way from America to watch Blues. There's other people as well. There's a guy I follow on Instagram. I'm sure a lot of you Bluenoses follow him as well. It's called Keep Ride on Instagram. I think he's got like an 18k following. Lives in the Canary Islands, and even he came as well. And he went to the open house. You know, so you're having people flying over to watch Blues to try and support the team. But yeah, I don't know how they played. I'd love to hear your thoughts on that. All your opinions, to get them in. I really can't wait to see. But yeah, if there's one thing that I want Blues to take in, if I was at the open house, and this would be the question that I'd ask, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on this as well. Is I hope that Blues start learning from the mistakes. You know, we've had it with Gary Rowett the first time when he was sacked when Blues were doing okay. Took on another manager, and then it all went pear shaped. We've done it again with John Eustace. Whether you like John Eustace or not, at the end of the day, he galvanised this squad. I don't know how he did it. There was like a lot of unity, and since then it has just all gone to pot, and it really has. I mean, look, I'll share this with you. I mean, it's yeah, it's just mad. This was the last game against Albion before he got sacked, and you know, he did have that unity with the players and the fans as well. You know, like he was really passionate. I know that there was people saying, "No, now he's a Villa fan and all this." Whether he's a Villa fan or not, you know, he done a lot for the players. They looked up to him as like a father figure, I thought. But yeah, it's only my opinion. Bluenoses, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. And going back to the open house as well, there was a guy that got asked to ask his question, who was a relative of John, and fair play to him. He was just said it how it is, and look, he looked quite emotional and upset, like, because he was talking about John and if they regretted making that decision. And fair play to Tom Wagner. He said basically, yeah. But I hope that Blues can start learning from these mistakes. That the grass isn't always greener in terms of getting these big names in like Wayne Rooney and things like that. I think it was just the wrong timing, like Tom said as well, for this. But yeah, Bluenoses, I'd love to hear your thoughts on that as well. So get your comments in. Coventry, I'll be there as well with the wife and 2 kids as well, and my old man and my lovely stepmom, my sister and her fella, and 2 children as well. So there's going to be like a full house watching the Blues. So I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't know. It's just mad, innit? It's just been a crazy season. I just can't wait to see the back end of it. To be honest, it's just absolutely mad. But yeah, Bluenoses, get your comments in, and yeah, we can only see what happens in these next 4 games. Keep right on through the joys and sorrows too. Just remember, we do sing this song, and there's so many songs that Bluenoses that we all sing. Keep right on. Look at the lyrics. Remember the lyrics. We sing these songs. Blues go down. Blues go down. Blues go down together. Come back up. Win the cup. You know, it's so. I mean, imagine if Blues did go down and then it just would. It just all went great. I'm just trying to see the positives. But yeah, it's just mad. It is absolutely mad this season. It's just typical Blues, innit? But yeah, keep right on, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.